really hard on this, and we have focused on the process. So I want you to really understand a little bit of what's gone into this. First of all, and this is really like we do in all our subjects. First of all, we have researched. We have gone online, we have looked in books, we have seen what do they look like, the pilgrims? What do the different places they lived in look like? What about what they sound like? We actually went on Plymouth Plantation website, and you could hear how they spoke in those days and the kind of words they used. So and those words are incorporated in our play, and the kids put things into their play to make this story their own. It's been an amazing process, and slow and carefully done. And it's a really good lesson for the kids to know that to make a puppet like this, our narrator took many, many steps, from building the head, letting it dry in different stages, painting it, putting hair on, dressing it, knowing how you wanted to dress it, sketching it out. That applied to the scenery as well, sketches, planning, many, many steps, which I think is a very, very valuable lesson for the children to learn. So without further ado, I present the 4th grade Thanksgiving Puppet Show.
Goes back much further than the Pilgrims in Plymouth in 1621. People of all cultures and religions have been celebrating and giving thanks for thousands of years.
In this country, long before the English colonists arrived, the native people celebrated many different days of Thanksgiving. Strawberry Thanksgiving and green corn Thanksgiving are just 2 kinds of celebrations for the Wampanoag and other native people.
We hope that you enjoy our play about some of the first English colonists that came to this land, their struggles and their accomplishments.
It's a nasty day out there, but 'tis Sunday, and being our day of worship, off to church we must go. Alas, we must go in a quiet manner, lest one of the king's guards do find us and capture us and send us to the dark dungeons. Indeed, my good man, did you hear of Master Brewster and Master Hopkins, who are taken off to King James' dungeon? They say it is cold and damp, and rats run all over you. Nasty! The Lord save us poor separatists. What will become of us?
I am King James. Everyone in my land will go to my church. I am the King of England, and this is my church. There shall be none other in this land.
What shall be done? What will become of us separatists? Fear not. I've heard that in Holland, just across the sea, we may worship as we please.
So they sold their farms and animals, packed up, and went by boat to Holland.
What the?
Goeiemorgen, my vrienden. Ik zal kunstbouw as my work dungeons.
What on earth are they saying?
Oh, that's Dutch. Don't you know how to speak it? What are they teaching you at Ezra? She's saying, good morning, my friend. I'll come and play with you as soon as my work is done.
Kom ons speel. Jan Pyramid, Jan Pyramid, stand still. Jan Pyramid, Jan Pyramid, stand still. Goeiemorgen, mijn vriend. Dit is mijn key voor je. Goeiemorgen, mijn man. Daar is koffie in die kan.
Oh, don't ask me to translate that. I think Goeiemorgen means good morning.
What is that I hope it's not Dutch. You are English when you speak English and play English games. Or what are we to do? Our children are becoming Dutch.
pardon me, dear. We've been talking at work of moving to Virginia Colony.
What is that? I don't think it could fit weekend.
It's a land across the big sea. We could start anew there and worship as we please. But it will take great courage. Fear not, the Lord will be with us.
Father, are we going to move? I don't want to go across the big sea. I'm scared.
So the pilgrims saved their money and bought this speedwell. But it was in bad shape and leaked awfully. Some rich Londonmen gave their money for a much bigger and better ship.
They wanted the ship to come back with furs, wood, and fish. Other colonists that were farmers and tradesmen joined them. This new ship was called the Mayflower.
Mother, I feel ill. Where's the chamber pot?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Are we there? Hush, my child. I know it's cramped and smelly, but we will be there soon.
Don't all mothers on small ships and rough seas say that?
Batten down the hatches. There's a big storm ahead. Don't come up till we tell you to. Okay. I'm cold and scared. Don't worry, my child. Oh, it's mighty cold, and that storm is fierce. Let us pray for our safety.
The storm was over at last.
Phew.
And they survived. Wanderers had died and a baby named Oceanus had been born.
Land ahoy!
It's a new world after all. 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 The good news is that we have arrived. The bad news is that we have not arrived in Virginia. Our map says that this is Plymouth.
We came all this way and now we're in the wrong place? Oh dear!
The exploring party has found a perfect spot for us to settle. It has a natural harbor and a brook for fresh water. There's this large rock on the beach as well. I'll call a meeting to discuss our settlement.
Did you meet any natives there? Are there good trees to build our shelters? Is there a hill on which we can build a fort?
We did not see any natives, and yes, we did see strong trees and a hill.
Thank the Lord that we're here. The worst of winter will soon be upon us. We shall begin our work at once. Let's get started!
And so they did. They built a great big house where they all could live for that first winter. It was a terrible winter.
We're cold and hungry. I'm sick of these roots and wild birds. Oh, what would I do for a piece of pizza?
This month, 13 of our numbers died. Of 100 persons, scarce 50 remain, and the living are scarce able to bury the dead.
Then in spring, they had a visitor. I'm Desquanto, but my friends call me Squanto. I will spend time with you and teach you many things about living here. Let us first smoke this peace pipe together.
This means that we all agree to live in peace and that we will be friends.
I, Squanto, am a Patuxet Indian. Once I lived here. I was kidnapped by an English fisherman and taken to Europe. I became a slave in Spain, but I escaped. I lived in England for a long time, and then I was able to come home. But a terrible disease had killed most of my village, so I joined the Wampanoag tribe. We will teach you how to hunt and farm the land. Greetings, I am Lionclaw, and I am a member of the Wampanoag tribe. I am a hunter, and I teach the children to use bows and arrows. Come, Master Standish, I will teach you how to use a bow and arrow.
The Lord has sent you to help us. Let us go in the field.
When you plant corn, put a dead herring on top of the seed. It will feed the seed and help it grow into a strong plant. Here is a maple tree you can get sweet sap from. Let me show you how.
Then Loincloth showed them how to shoot deer and wild turkeys.
How wonderful and plentiful is this food!
The Mayflower sailed back to England and life was good at home. All summer long, the people worked in the fields, raising grain and vegetables and big, tall corn.
Fall came.
What a bountiful harvest! The Lord has blessed us. We have twice as much food as we need for the winter. Let us have a big party. Let us invite our native friends. Yes, please.
I'll go and ask them to join us in the Thanksgiving celebration.
We will bake bread from the corn and look at these pumpkins. Children, go dig up some clams. Father, go hunting for some rabbits, turkey, and fish. Come on, Miles. Let us go shoot some wild fowl and deer.
I've got the muskets. Let us go.
Off they go into the woods.
More than 90 native Wampanoag people joined the 52 English colonists in their festivities.
We are honored to have our native friends here. Let us all give thanks for our bountiful harvest.
Eating and merriment followed for 3 whole days.
May the Wampanoag always be our friends.
They ate and ate, and then they played and had fun together.
Let us play tug of war. Let's play Puss in the Corner. You stand in the middle and have to move to our spot when we leave it.
Everyone had fun with Puss in the Corner.
Who wants to play hide and I find you?
I do. How do you play?
You all go hide while I close my eyes. Then I'll come and find you.
He was too good at that. He just followed their footprints in the dirt.
The children are our greatest treasure because they are our future. Butterfly has something she has written for you.
For the children of the earth, let every day be one of giving thanks. Let every being of creation along our path be appreciated. Let all plant life be acknowledged. Let all the winged ones of the air know our gratefulness. Great Spirit, thank you for all that is, for all we take. We will give at least our acknowledgement. Thank you for every mountain and every grain of sand, water and air, fire and earth, for every living thing, and for the beauty of our lives. This day we thank you.
Everyone had fun, playing games, talking, and eating.
We have never forgotten that first Thanksgiving.